Let's do this!
MP in the house.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for? Hottest team in the land coming through.
Attempting to enter the court or interrupt play. Using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violation to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. Attention all fans. We still have tickets for remaining future home games. To get yours, just visit us online or stop by our ticket booth today. And remember to be here for our promotional house giveaway. At the entrance, you'll receive your very own complimentary Heat workout towel. Heat fans, we hope you'll join us for our next giveaway game. Every fan in the arena is sitting there.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they play against the Detroit Pistons, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Shorter rotation player, next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Yeah, they're missing a quality player, and we all know injuries are a part of the game, but they've got to make the adjustment.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Jalen Duren.
Depends on what the makeup of the team is. How many returners are there? Do you have lots of new faces? Is it a lot of the same players but a new coach? Those things make a huge difference.
Something that the organization loves about MP Graham. He's always letting his game do the talking.
Yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there. But for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
Oh, nice shot by Ivy.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. They trail by 7. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Here's Ivy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Ivy's got 7.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from 3.
And MP providing some spacing with that three-pointer.
The Pistons lead by 6. Cunningham on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Cunningham against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Cunningham missing.
Hey, good board, Bam.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
MP looking around. Launches it. And again, Miami with a triple.
Well, having that solid jump shot's really a big part of the appeal with MP. A jumper he can keep improving on.
Here's Cunningham. Anderson pulls it down. Heat trail by 3. MP outside. Pass to Anderson. Back to MP. From deep three-point land. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Detroit on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what'd you take on the Pistons so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
They've got Tyler Hero. Duncan Robinson is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's MP, and it's Jovic in at the pivots. Manning the middle. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Thompson passes to Schroeder. Back to Thompson. Outside Schroeder. Beasley for 3. It It's hauled in by the Heat.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
I see him.
Hardaway against MP. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
The defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
Well, if the Pistons are going to turn things around, Brent, it needs to start on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's part of it, BA. It's not surprising that they've been in the bottom 5 defensively over the past couple years, and that's what happens when you pile up a bunch of young players who want to prove themselves, and by proving themselves, it usually starts on the offensive end. We'll see if these guys being together start to take some pride in stopping their opponents.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Bustling it home. MP.
Oh, wow. How about the handles from MP? I mean, that's just a beautiful play.
They double up with MP. To the middle. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Robinson with it. Beasley covers. And here's MP from outside. Oh, MP showing the big range.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
And here come your
So, folks, some changes here. And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference. MP's checked in, and Detroit making a change here. And it's the Heat with the ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. The three. No. Holland with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Pistons have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Cunningham missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Has to Ware. MP against Ivy. Here's Ware. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. MP getting it done inside.
Looks like we're starting. To see a pattern here, not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Thompson outside. Now Ivy from deep. On target from range. Ivy's got 10 points in the game.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Ivy against MP. Wiggins outside. And again, it's Miami converting.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Cunningham. Ivy outside. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
MP outside. Fires from deep. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's MP making things happen for the Heat. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Back to the game after this break.
You look at the Pistons, this is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy, you're not as well rested as you were in the off.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Heat.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the...
And if you just... Substitution here for Detroit. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Get outside! We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Adebayo against Duren. Left side, Hardaway. For the lead. Counted. Hardaway's got his first basket.
Yeah, because Duren is such a big, physical, athletic guy, it's easy to overlook his incredible passing, but that's one of his core strengths.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Isaiah Stewart out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Duren, then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position. Outside Hardaway. Fires the three. Doesn't go that time. For Miami, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. From deep, MP. And the Heat, another three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Beasley outside. Stewart, a screen on Robinson. Beasley misses. MP with it. 26 points for him. There's the three. He buries it from 3. And it's a 7-point Heat lead.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
It's not like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's Miami closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been lights out from deep. And it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Tyler Hero is out there with MP. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Jovic in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Miami leading by 7. MP outside.
Gotta be careful how you... guard MP, he's a magnet for that kind of contact.
Personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Heat.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor. Rising up with that confidence.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. Could be a difference maker in the result.
And Detroit making a change here. Reed checked in.
Dennis. Schroeder, 1.
All right, Brent, what do you see in Isaiah Stewart's game?
Coming in, he's always been that junkyard dog mentality, right? Try to play physical, rebound, bump guys around. But there's a little bit more to Isaiah Stewart and the way that he can shoot the basketball, expanding his range and knocking down some three-pointers. So some flexibility and some creativity on the offensive end. That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
From deep, MP.
That was cool.
The rebound by Detroit. Outside Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Anderson pulls it down.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Misses from close range. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Fontecchio. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Here's MP. Let's go with a three. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Unloads from 13. The shot comes out.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
To the inside. And finished off by Anderson.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out. Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly. Wanting to address strategy with his team. Pistons trail by 12. Releases. They grab their own miss. The three from Thompson. Ivy, right side. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 5 here tonight. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's MP. Ivy. With the defensive effort. Detroit has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Thompson. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat shooting it well at 59%. Hero, the pass to him. P. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Drills it from deep.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. 10-point lead. Pass to MP. Here's where. 4 on the clock. MP inside. Ivy defends. MP shot is off. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Over Adebayo.
Who got him? Good board, good board.
Here's MP. That one's good for 2. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
You earned that one. Solid effort tonight on both ends.